gamut of companies, right? Like in terms of adopting AI, where are you seeing, right? Like the pockets of resistance, where are you seeing momentum? Like, are there any commonalities, things that when you survey the landscape, like, stick out for you?
Yeah. Gosh, I was just reading a study that um, 95% of the AI pilots within enterprise have not realized ROI. They've not seen any ROI on it. And I think it's three things that are driving that. One is people are unsure how to engage. So they themselves don't quite know what to look for the best possible outcomes. There might not be them, whether they're on teams of their own accounts or whether there's been any sort of training or if whether there's KPIs for success with it. Like that's one piece is the individual's unsure on how to engage and what great looks like with AI. The other piece is that the company itself doesn't have a strong POV. Like we're going to pilot it, or we know we need to show some increase in AI use, but that's what we know. Like to what end? And then the other part I think is that, and this is what I saw very clearly at one company in particular, where they were a open source computing platform, which is that there's a lot of fear and kind of backlash against AI in terms of very specifically in terms of trust and credibility and security. And so there's some, I think, unnecessary slow rolling of adoption because there are ways to segment out within an organization, within a department, of where you can go much further with AI and where you cannot. So, I'm thinking customer data, PII, HIPAA, if you're in health, like there's
Yeah.
all like, okay, sure, we'll siphon that
Slow
off.
down. Yep.
Yeah, but let's talk about accounting. Let's talk about marketing. Let's talk about all the things that you can absolutely radically accelerate.
Mm.
And so I guess to bring that point home, the group that I was doing fractional work through, there was like almost no AI adoption because they just didn't know how to get started. And
And
everyone,
what's the scale of the company, just to get a sense of like small, medium, or large?
so mid-market, like
Okay.
3 to 5. I mean, but with contractors, like 500 people.
Okay,
Um,
medium, yeah.
and there was no real clarity on what good looked like and how to get there.
Mm.
And so people were writing press releases by hand. People were because they just thought I've been doing it like this for 30 years and I'm really good at my job
Yeah.
and they would put a prompt in and not get a great output, but it's because they didn't know how to use the tool.
Yeah.
Um, and I think co-work and skills and gem and like I think some of the systemic improvements are moving that and helping
Yeah.
to turn the cruise ship. But um, I think AI has largely been self-motivated within organizations. People have been trying it on their own, are curious, they need
Mm.
support, they have less people on their team. And so it's to your point, there's a broad spectrum, it's all over the map. And
Yeah.
it's dictated by individual curiosity and kind of ability and willingness to experiment.
Yeah. No, totally. And I'm definitely seeing that in the large enterprises, and it's I wouldn't say it's understandable. I don't think it is because it should be a priority to kind of like,
Mhm.
it's almost like an OS that needs to be replaced, right? Like
Hmm.
if you think about it from a
Yep.
marketing perspective, right? Like it's not just like stuff that you try here and there. It has to kind of like bleed through, right? Like
Yes.
everything. But I loved what you also said that that stat about 90%, right? Like of the pilots didn't go anywhere or nobody could see real ROI. It's definitely because it was being treated as an experiment and not necessarily outcome driven,